Hello, welcome everyone. I'm Naomi Ka, and thank you for joining us today for our webinar featuring a low impact strength and conditioning exercise class. I'll be your moderator for today's session. My name is Erin Zhang, and I'm the program coordinator for the HeartWise exercise program here at the University of Ottawa Heart Institute. We encourage you to sign up for our HeartWise newsletters to get the latest information on the next webinar. And we will continue to aim to bring you an exercise-focused webinar one Friday a month, and we'll continue to provide webinar programming on a variety of other heart health topics. To start us off, the University of Ottawa Heart Institute acknowledges the unceded traditional territory of the Algonquin, Anishinaabe, and the people of the Algonquin, Anishinaabe Nation, which encompasses the watershed of the Mississippi or Big River, now commonly known as the Ottawa River. The Algonquin Anishinaabe have been here in the watershed for thousands of years, long before European contact, and will continue to be here well into the future. We recognize all Indigenous people in the region from all nations across Canada who have also made Ottawa their home. We acknowledge the traditional knowledge keepers, both young and old, and we honor their courageous leaders, past, present, and future. We dedicate ourselves to moving forward in the spirit of partnership and reconciliation. Together, we take responsibility for the heart health of all people in the region. And an important message before we get started, if you or your loved one need urgent medical attention, please do not ignore your symptoms. Call 911 or go to the nearest emergency room. Emergency responders, hospitals, and emergency departments have taken additional measures to ensure the safety of their patients. And just a few housekeeping notes before we get started. We are always available by email to answer any questions you may have before, during, or after the pre-recorded live webinar, with our email address here at the bottom of the screen. But if you do have a more personal health related question, we ask that you please contact your healthcare provider. We value your feedback to help us improve the educational experiences that we offer. So we are always more than happy to receive any feedback or suggestions you may have by email. This recorded session will still be accessible from the HeartWise webinar section of our website, pwc.ottawaheart.ca. And now I would like to introduce our partner organization and the class instructor. We are very proud to have collaborated with Taylor Rexon and her team from the Algonquins of Pikwakanagan First Nations to present this low-impact strength and conditioning exercise class to all of you today. Before passing it on to Taylor, I would like to introduce Darce Dick, who will be leading our exercise class today. Darce is currently the fitness coordinator at Sports and Recreation for the Algonquins of Pikwakanagan First Nations. As the fitness coordinator, he is responsible for providing fundamental fitness by reaching out to different professionals to facilitate various exercise programming. He is also HeartWise certified and certified in PT. At Sports and Recreation, Darce and his team truly strive to work together and create leadership and a positive experience for the members of our community. By actively joining their departments, they have been able to reach out to even more of their community, which is incredibly important because it allows seniors a safe place to practice fundamental routine exercises. Creating new opportunities for the community to participate in and be active together has been a wonderful experience for Darce, and he is looking forward to creating even more positive change in his community's future with his wonderful team. And I will now hand the torch over to Taylor to introduce herself, the class, and the great programming available in the community of Pikwakanagan.
Hi everybody, it's so nice to have you all here today for today's webinar. I'm so happy to be hosting. My name is Taylor and I am the Chronic Disease Management Nurse from Health Services in Algonquins of Pikwakanagan First Nation. We're located close to Golden Lake for reference. I am super excited to talk to you today about the community that I work in and the programs that we offer, and then of course doing a low impact strength and conditioning class with you all. The class that you guys will be watching is chair or standing friendly and is also a live recording from the second class that I did of my 4-week 50+ strength and conditioning programs that I did this winter that was a hit. I'm just going to start by getting into the next slides and we'll talk a bit about my background and our community. So just some simple housekeeping. I know this is being live streamed, so you really all just need to make sure that your volume is turned up all the way so you can hear as we go along. So I'll just do a little introduction of myself and what my role is. So as the chronic disease management nurse, my role is to help those with the management of their chronic conditions, as well as promote and educate about healthy and active living in the community as a prevention tool and as well as managing their different chronic conditions. I also work with other members of our health services team as well as our family health team in the care of our clients. I spend more one-on-one time with clients in helping them manage their conditions. I collaborate with other professionals from nearby hospitals or agencies to bring education and screening into the community. And I facilitate the exercise program in the community for those with chronic conditions and our elders. And I do lots of educational events about prevention and screening in the community. And here's a little picture of me on the left and our two other registered nurses that I work with. So just a little background on me. I was an RN on the inpatient stroke and rehabilitation unit at Pembroke Regional Hospital before I came here. I came into this brand new role February of 2024. And since then, I've been kind of creating my own programming and learning every day as I work in this community how to keep making my role and programming better to meet the needs of our community. A fun thing I was doing this year is I'm currently finishing up my seniors fitness instructor course through Western University, so I'm excited to be done that and to deliver more exercise programs into the community. So now we'll take a look at what programming that happens in our community. So I'll start off with talking about my low impact chair exercises. This is held at our assisted living home on the reserve called Tenisco Manor. I do this 2 times a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 1:15 to 2:15. We usually do about a 30 to 40 minute workout. Every day I do it on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We switch up what we're doing. We'll maybe do a cardio workout one day and another day we'll focus on strength, or we'll do a full body workout, or we'll do some yoga. So there's lots of variety. My clients have a lot of fun at these. It's also open to not only the residents of the Tenisco Manor, it's open to any community members that would like to join. These classes are tailored more towards my low mobility clients and clients with chronic conditions such as Parkinson's. And majority of my clients that come to these classes, we do it mostly in the chair. So now I'll talk about a second program that I do in the community. I do Nordic pole walking / walking programs. In the summer, on the picture on your right, you can see my little walking club poster. I did a walking club in the summer, and we kind of just did it around the parking lot of our health services, as we don't have a lot of sidewalks or a track to walk on, so we kind of made do with what we had. But it was really enjoyed by everyone that attended. You know, we enjoyed the weather outside. We all had our pedometers on. We tracked our steps and our laps. And I did that during the spring and summer. And then once fall rolled around, I took the Nordic pole walking instructor course actually at the University of Ottawa Heart Institute that summer. And I was super excited to implement it into the community. So I did a fall Nordic walking program. I did 2 different workshops to teach people how to use Nordic poles and the benefits of it for people with chronic conditions. This was really well liked within the community. I bought a bunch of poles and they all were gone within like a month. Everyone wanted them. And then after the fall time, we rolled into winter and everyone still wanted the walking program to go ahead. So we did an indoor walking program at our community center throughout the winter on Tuesdays, and everyone was welcome to bring their poles and Nordic walk or just walk normally. It was really fun, and we just finished up our winter program inside, so now we'll be looking into starting up our spring and summer walking program outside again. So like I said, we did our winter programming. So my walking program during the winter on Tuesdays was called our Power Hour. We had 1 hour once a week during the winter months dedicated to indoor walking to offer people a safe and warm spot to get some exercise during the winter months. We offered screening and monitoring for more high-risk clients who came. We had step counters and log sheets for everyone who wanted to track their progress, and we also had lots of fun handouts for everyone whenever they were done. This was a great program throughout the winter. It kept people active and socializing with other people in the community, and we definitely will be doing it again next winter. Another new program that I started this winter with the help of our fitness coordinator, Darcy. We did a 4-week 50 plus strength and conditioning class. It was a fun trial program that we did just to start engaging the community who are more high mobility to come out to programming. My goal is once I finish my seniors fitness instructor course, I'll have more knowledge and time to put towards making more frequent classes in the community. But it was a lot of fun, and it was a good way to kind of get it out there in the community that there'll be future programs like this and that all are welcome to come. We do offer screening and resources and water and snacks for whenever everybody is done. So this slide, I just put a little bit of education of things that I educate my clients on. I always educate my clients on as much as I can during our classes. I emphasize safety and working out at a safe level is high priority. We always talk about our handy dandy rating of perceived exertion chart here. I have that handy during all of my exercise classes, and we will refer to it after sections of exercises that we do, after cardio, after strength, after stretching. I want to make sure that everyone is working out at a safe level. I always emphasize that this workout is for you, and you need to feel good at the end of your exercise. You don't want to come in feeling good and leaving feeling even worse. That's why I emphasize that HeartWise exercise, just like it says here, it works with fitness providers in our community like myself, and we help identify programs and classes that are appropriate for people who want to stay healthy, who may be living with chronic health conditions. So these programs that we run, we really emphasize our safety and working out at a safe level for people who do have chronic conditions. So within Pikwakanagan, we have 3 HeartWise locations. The first one is our community center, the Muckwa Center. That's where I did my walking program and our 4-week program in our big gym there. That's a good spot to do our programming because it's on our main level, so there's no stairs that people have to climb up or down to get to these programs. We also have our gym, which is located downstairs of our health center. We have lots of treadmills and cardio equipment down there. The only thing is that it is down a couple flights of stairs. That's why I do most of my programming in the community center. But if there is anyone who wants one-on-one and is able to walk down some stairs, we have a nice gym down there, and I'm more than willing to help anyone do some exercises down there. And then also the Tenisco Manor is HeartWise as well, and that is on the main level. Whenever we walk in, we do our exercises in the common room. Like I said, down here, we run mostly group programming, but I am always open to one-on-one with any clients. I do help some clients one-on-one, and they come to the health center for that. To find out what programming is happening in the community, all you have to do is Google our newsletter, which is updated weekly. So you would just have to look up Algonquins of Pikwakanagan newsletter, and you'll see it online. So any new programming or events happening, you will see it there. Any exercise programs that are HeartWise will also be on the HeartWise website, or you can contact me at Health Services with my phone number below, and I just noticed that I'm missing a number in the middle there. It's 613-625. So this is just a little disclaimer before we get started. As with any exercise program, you should always talk to your doctor or other healthcare professional before getting started, just so we know that this is right for your needs. Don't start these exercise programs if your physician advises against them. All of this information presented in this video is intended for a general audience and is not a substitute for, nor does it replace medical professional advice. All the performances in these videos do at your own risk. If you're feeling dizzy or lightheaded, feel any pain or shortness of breath at any time while you're exercising, you should stop immediately and sit down. And as we are in Canada, if you feel like you're having a medical or health emergency, you should call 911. And before you do work out, if there's anyone else in the house, just let them know that you're doing an exercise program, or give a family or a friend a call and let them know whenever you start and when you're done, just for your safety. So what do you need for today's session? We want to make sure we have a safe space to move around, a nice sturdy chair. Our exercise today, you can do sitting or standing. If you're standing, just keep your chair nearby in case you need it. We're also going to use some light hand weights, or you can grab some water bottles or soup cans or whatever works. Make sure you have proper, nice fitting shoes on so we feel nice and planted when we're standing up and exercising. Have some water nearby, and take plenty water breaks whenever you need. And just to let someone know, a family or a friend, that you're about to do a workout session, just so they know. Thank you for sticking around and listening to my presentation. Just before we get into the exercise portion, just wanted to remind you all that at the end of our exercise, just ask yourself how you feel. We should be walking away from our exercise class feeling good. We want to get our heart rates back down. I just say this because the clip that I have near the end of the video kind of cuts off a little bit fast before I can say all of that. So I just wanted to emphasize that here before the video starts. And just a reminder that the video that we have was a live recording from one of the classes I did. So you'll feel like you guys are in my class in person. Anyways, I hope you have a great workout following along, and thank you again. Bye. All right, welcome to our workout video. Just a quick little note before we get started. So this is our strength and conditioning class. We'll be doing a warm-up. We'll do some balance exercises. We'll do some cardio. We'll do strength. And then we will do some stretching and cool down. Just a reminder that you can do this in a chair or standing. Parts of these videos, we do follow along to some YouTube videos. We like to show everyone some safe, friendly exercise videos that you can find online. These videos that we have playing in the background that we follow along to in some parts of the video are from the YouTube channel Yes to Next, so I just wanted to shout them out. They are very good and very safe exercises. I hope everyone has fun in their exercise today, and let's get started. Start marching a little bit while I talk. Yeah, so thanks for coming to class number 2. And for those of you who just came now, we'd love to see you here. I'm Taylor. I'm the Chronic Disease Management Nurse at Health Services, and this is Darcy.
I'm the fitness coordinator for the Mach Sports and Rec.
Awesome. We're super excited to have you here. Just some safety stuff. We want to make sure you have a nice, safe space. You're not tripping on anything. If you get up to start walking, we have proper clothes on. We're not going to get too hot or feel too cold. We've got good shoes on. You're going to go to the washroom. Just give us a little wave so we know you're okay. And if at any time you don't feel well, just let us know and we can assess you, okay? So we're going to do a little warm-up, and on our fancy dancy rating of perceived exertion chart, we want to try and get to about a 3 to 4. We want to start to feel a little warm, get our heart rates up, and get ready to do some cardio, okay? And if at any time you feel like you're getting a little bit too high on the start, you're feeling a little bit up to like a 6 or a 7, you feel like you're having a hard time talking, we want to bring it back down a little bit. We don't want to be that high. And this workout's for you, so adapt as you need. Darcy's going to be doing the exercises in the chair for if you want to sit, and I'll be standing, so if you feel like you want to stand, you can do that too. Alright, so we're going to get to it. We're going to do a little warm-up, alright? We're doing our movements on our computer. We're just going to start by walking on our tiptoes. Perfect. We want to warm up all of our joints, so we're going to work from the bottom and up. Perfect. And we're going to move on to our heels, so hold on to your chair if you need. We're going to walk on our heels. warm up our knees. For us standing, we're gonna do some butt kicks. But if you're sitting down, you can just raise your knee up. We're gonna put our arms up too.
Good job, ladies. Great job.
Perfect. March it back out. Now we're going to do a little, take our one hand and we're going to touch our opposite knee. And we'll alternate. Go at the right pace for you, whatever feels good. Perfect. March it back out. Open up our hip. We're going to do some side steps. Can we get a little bit wider maybe?
Nice. Looking good, looking good.
Awesome. March it back out. We'll work up our core. We're going to take our elbows, and if it's too hard to do elbows, you can still use your hand. We're trying to touch our knee with our elbow. Just go as far as you can.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's great. Yep, that's perfect.
Just try and get that twitch in our core. Good job.
Beautiful. Great job.
Everyone feel their heart rate's going up a little bit? Get a little warm? I am.
I am.
Yeah, good. You want to still feel good. Awesome. March your back out. Take some swings. Some window wipers. Get our elbows.
Beautiful.
Scarecrows. Put our hands up and move them down. Up. Down. Feel like we're dancing.
It's a good move.
Wave high by. Get a little wrist going. Do some side steps or keep on marching. How about play some piano? We always forget about our fingers. It's good to get those moving. Awesome. And lastly, our shoulders. We do some shoulder rolls. Go the other way. How about we progress into some big arm circles? Another way.
Good job, ladies. Doing awesome.
And good. March it out, shake it out, grab some water, and we'll do a little bit of the balance section, okay?
Yeah. Grab a drink.
Yeah, take water breaks whenever you need.
That was a great warm up.
Everyone feel like they're on even breathe. So number 3 or 4, it says, I'm still comfortable, but I'm breathing a little bit harder. Do we feel like that?
Good. You should still be able to have a conversation. Yeah. And then you know that you're kind of sitting in that right spot.
Yeah, I think you'll be okay.
Perfect. Perfect.
Try to keep your feet moving a little bit.
Okay.
And we're going to go into some balance.
Ooh, balance.
Yeah. Usually we do that near the end, but we're going to switch it up today and
Do it.
here. I'll put a nice little relaxing song on for us. So there's 3 different types of balance that we want to work on. It's static, dynamic, and functional. So I'll explain that when we do it. So we're going to start with one. We're going to want to stay still. So for those sitting, we're just going to open up our knees. And if you want to hold on to your chair, hold on to your chair. your chairs there to hold on to. Yeah. What about the other leg? Put it up, maybe just hold it for a little bit. Roll it in there. There you go. Try and find our zen.
Breathing, always breathing.
Let me do that one more time on each side. Sitting up. Pull, trying to keep your back straight. Open the knees. Down. Last leg. Pull to the side.
Perfect. Good job, ladies. This is a tricky one. You're doing great.
Perfect.
Doing awesome.
Put our legs down. We're going to try another one. So I'm going to keep standing. We're going to put our knees together. Try to keep your back nice and straight. And we're going to close our eyes. Or squint and try to just kind of focus on something that you can see. And then maybe try and lift your foot up a little bit. And try to stay as still as you can when you do it. Hold that for a few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put that foot down. Nice and straight. Let's try the other foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's static balance. So that's when you're trying to stay nice and still as possible. So I think you guys did good. No one fell over. So. Now we're going to do some dynamic. So this one is more of when we're moving to try to stay balanced. So if you want to stand up and try, you can. You can hold onto your chair at any time. So this one is called phantom walking. So even when you're sitting, you can still try it. You just want to put our feet one foot in front of the other. And just try to stay nice and still. And if you feel like trying to let go, we can do that too. If we were really crazy, we'd all start walking around. Good job, Gary. How about we try another foot?
That's pretty good, Gary. That's good.
Yeah. And if you find that too hard, you can even just do kind of like a side shuffle. Like put your feet a little bit just to the side. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, you're doing good.
Yeah, doing great, ladies. Doing absolutely great.
Yeah, this is a good exercise to practice when we're walking. We're not tripping over our feet. Yeah. It's crazy how much balance plays a part in our everyday life.
So I find sometimes I'm sitting and I don't stand up and
Yeah.
I'm kind of off balance.
Yeah, we can try another one. So if you're standing, we just pretend like we're walking over some obstacles. So if you're sitting, we're moving our hips. So if we're doing our tandem walking and we're walking over obstacles, we're not going to fall over. Walking over logs.
Yep. Trying to get to the good fishing spot.
Yeah. Yep. Those ones are always hidden.
They are. They're always behind some logs.
Yep. Awesome.
Great work.
This is dynamic balance while we're moving. Now we'll try some functional ones. So these are just every day-to-day movements that we do that help. So we're going to all go into our chairs. Sit down, Mary. So we're just going to practice kind of getting up from our chair. And we can use our hands to push off. We want to make sure our feet are nice and planted. And you can feel all parts of your feet. So you're not leaning to the side. You want to feel your toes on the ground and your heels. We're just going to practice pushing ourselves off and standing up. Good. Even if you just go a little bit.
Good. Perfect. Beautiful.
Going. Beautiful. Last one. Last one. Good. Feeling okay?
Yeah.
Feeling great?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. We're still at a 3 or 4. Good.
And that's right. And go at your own pace. You don't have to go at our pace here. Go slower or faster. Up to you. Okay, march it out. Okay, breathe. These are 20-second rounds. Okay, oh yeah. Okay, next round we're going to lead. Same thing. Lead with the left leg. Okay, breathe, everyone. Take a breath. And during these rest periods, take a sip of water. You can get your steps in if you want, or just take a rest. Okay, here we go. Round. Out, in. Good. And you can get these arms moving. Go, breathe. Want more challenge here? Stand with me. Bend those knees a little bit. Oh yes, you sure do. Oh yeah, breathe. And march out. Yeah, well, thank you for sitting down. That's good. No, you show what can be done. Which is awesome. Okay, next move. We're going to step out and punch to the side. Step out and punch to the side. Okay, this is the move here. Breathe and breathe. Nice work. Go. Oh yeah. Really working the. I love these compound moves where we're working upper and lower body together. Just don't hit me with my super long arms. Yeah, don't hit me. As you notice, I gave you some distance. Breathe. Breathe. And march it out. Good work. Okay. Nice work, everybody. Okay. Next move. Heel touches forward with the arms back. Okay. Just not yet. Your favorite's coming. That's coming. That's coming. Hold on tight. Hold your horses there. Okay. Heel touch forward. Arms back. Yes.
Heel touches.
And breathe.
Heel touch forward.
Yeah, our non-safe moves coming up.
Perfect.
But we're just going to focus on this move right now.
There you go.
Okay. They're still asleep. We're going to wake them up. Wake them up in the next round. Okay, and march out.
Back to march.
Okay, good. Come on, okay. Are you ready for this one? Okay. This is the one. Step forward. This is one. Right and left brain. Okay? Right. Okay. This is what it looks like. Step forward, opposite arm. Step forward, opposite arm. Step forward, opposite arm.
Right.
Yeah, it's just kind of like mimicking actually how you walk. But believe it or not, you are working
There we go.
right and left side of your brain.
Good job, yeah. Your own pace is good.
Breathe.
Beautiful.
You're doing great.
Nice.
Breathe.
Great work, lady.
Okay,
Great
brain
work.
moving. And breathe, march it out.
Beautiful.
Okay,
March
good.
it out.
Good work. Good work.
Beautiful.
Next one, you're gonna love this because it's just double arms. No, don't even have to think about right or left side. It's just both of them go up. Okay. Because basically it's gonna look like this. Step forward, arms up. Step forward, arms up. Okay, we're on.
Forward, arms up.
This is really getting your heart rate up, everybody. You want to give me some hand fists? I'll do that too to engage those arms even more. Want more challenge? Speed it up. Okay, but we're good right here. Breathe. Keep it going.
Looking good.
Feel your heart rate
Looking
go up. Oh yeah. And march it
Alright,
out.
let's march it out. Let's march
Good
it out.
work. All right, we're gonna end this with sort of a Broadway move. Super fun
Broadway move.
So march it out, everybody.
Alright.
Nice work on this cardio portion of our all-in-one. Keep it going. Yes. Here's what it looks like. Heel out, arms up. So same arm,
Heel
same
out,
heel.
arms up.
Okay?
Yeah, heel out, arms
Yeah.
up. Great
Good.
job.
Breathe.
There we go.
Yeah,
We're on the
ta-da.
theater. We're on the
It's a ta-da
theater.
move.
There we go.
Breathe. Another
Beautiful.
few
Looking
seconds
great,
here.
ladies. Looking great.
Good.
4, 3,
Oh yeah.
2,
That's the purpose of this cardio.
1. Let's march
All right,
it
march it
out.
out. All right, nice work. Give me an inhale, exhale up, and down, and up,
Breathe in.
and down. Nice work. All right, we're gonna take a quick pause here and get started with our strength portion of this workout. Good job.
Okay. want to make sure that we're always kind of self-evaluating, right? We always want to make sure that we're not overdoing it either, because overdoing it isn't going to help us either, right? So that's why that scale that Taylor brought is very helpful. Always trying to keep ourselves in that range, level 3, level 4, right? Perfect.
And it's all about you. It's about how you feel.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
Everybody grab a drink. Everyone's good. Perfect. All right. Let's get into some strength now.
All right, so we're in our strength portion of this all-in-one workout, and you have your weights, okay? Whatever they are, water bottles, cans, or if you can do this without weights if you're just starting out. Now, for each of these exercises, we're going to do 10 repetitions. However, if you can't do 10, don't worry about it. The goal is to do as many as you can and to build up over time, okay? All right, should be challenging for you. Okay, so our first move is just going to be heel raises. Okay, so my mom, she's sitting, she has her weights on her thighs here, and we're just going to raise our heels up and down. If you're standing with me, just have them at your sides. So up and down, that's 1. This is 2, and breathe. This is 3, good, and 4. Now the weight is in between, on the balls of your feet, between your middle and big toe. I'm going to call this 6. This is 7. Good. And 8. 9. And 10. Oh yeah, work those calves, right? Ooh, yes. Okay. Take a breath. Stretch it out here a little bit. Okay. Our next move is going to be, if you're standing with me, you're doing a squat. So, feet shoulder width apart, and knees go over, toes out and up. You sit your butt back. If you're seated, you can put your weights down. Okay? Put your weights down. Okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to go into a chair, stand up. You can stand up, and then sit down. If you can't stand up, you're just going to make it like you are going to stand up. So you're going to clench your glutes, right? Tighten your glutes, and then just put the weight in your feet and sit back down.
I'm doing a chair stand-up. So.
You're going to do a chair stand-up. Okay, very good. Okay, and I'm going to show you with the weights with the squat. Okay, so let's go for 10. Here we go.
Ready?
Okay, up and down. This is up. This is 2. And down. Good. This is 3. Breathe.
The toilet move.
All right. Very useful.
Come on, got it. You have strong legs.
Yep, 6. And glutes. Oh, legs and glutes. I'll call this 7, okay? And I'll give you extra credit here. And 8. But this is great. This is a great move. 9. One more. And 10. Rest. Take a breath. Really nice. Have a seat and relax.
And if you can't get up,
Everyone feeling?
Right. You just lean, put the weight in your feet. And as you get stronger, you'll be able to get up. Okay, so good job. All right, breathe, take a breath. Now, next one, this is when we need our weights on this one. Same thing if you're seated, you want that weight on your thigh, okay? All right, and if you're standing too, this is a balance move, folks. If you're standing with me, balance. If you need to hold on to something, you can, but I'm gonna show you what's done, okay? Basically, I'm gonna lift our knee up and down, up and down. Up, we're weight shifting here. Giving ourselves some challenge. And 3.
Like I'm sitting.
And 3. 4. Sit up tall. 5. And 5. Nice work. 6. And 6. Keep going. 7. Very nice. 8. And 8. Breathe. 9. 9. One more. This is 10. And 10. Oh, yes. Work those hips, everybody. Good job. All right.
Great.
Now, next one is going to be an upright row. So, standing with me, feet hip distance apart. This is a nice stance. Knees slightly bent, shoulders back and down. Okay? Sit tall. I want you to just bring those weights up, shoulder level, and bring them down. But relax the shoulders, right? Don't scrunch your shoulders. Don't want to scrunch your shoulders. Relax shoulders. This is 3. And breathe. Breathe out. 4. Good. Breathe out. 5. Inhale. This is 6. Exhale. Good. This is 7. 7. Breathe out. And 8. Yeah, good. This is 9. And do me one more. Yeah. And 10. Very, very good. Okay, good work, everyone. All right, nice job. Okay, take a breath. Need to take some water, take a sip of water. Our next move, we're gonna bring our weights up to shoulder level. Arms 90 degrees, right? Relax your shoulders. Engage this core, sit up tall. Single arm overhead press. Up, and back to shoulder level. Up, and down, good. This is 2. Down, and 2. And breathe. This is 3. And 3. Good. This is 4. And so you feel it, huh? 5. This is good move. 5. It's good to do these oscillation exercises to straighten each side of the body, muscles on each side of the body. Okay? 4 more reps on each side. Good. All right. This is 7. Go.
Nice.
And 7.
Good job, ladies.
This is 8. And 8. Good. 2 more sets. 9. Good. And 9. One more. 10.
Good.
10.
Beautiful.
Big rest. Yes, everybody. Felt that was really good work. Okay. Ready for this down? Nice work. Okay. Breathe. Shake it out. Shake it out. We'll take a quick pause here and get into our stretching and cool down. So really nice work with this strength training.
Hey, how's everyone feeling? Feeling good? Okay.
Cool it down, stretch it out. Okay, everybody? Yeah. Give those nice shoulder rolls back. Oh, it's going to feel really good at that strength work. We're doing a lot of upper body work. Okay, reverse it. Breathe.
Breathe in, into the nose.
Breathe. Make sure you're breathing
into
here.
the mouth.
Very nice. Okay. Give me some nice little backstroke arms here. Okay. Let's open up that shoulder. Really nice work today. 3 and 4. Very nice. Okay. Now we're going to put our arms out. Give me that arm across the chest. Okay. Yeah. Stretch out that upper arm. Don't let you hit. Good. Breathe. Should feel really good, actually.
There we go.
And open up to T again. And across. Chest here again. Breathe. Very nice. Okay, very nice. Okay, good. Actually, I'm reminding this, just hands down and just turn your head to the right. Stretch the neck out, center, turn to the left. And center. One more time. Right. And center and left. Center, and give me that nice geared shoulder. Stretch that. That probably feels really good. And center, geared shoulder. And one more time each side. Geared shoulder. Ooh. And center, geared shoulder. And center, very nice. And shake out those hands. We're holding those weights. Use some nice little hand circles here. Okay, reverse it. Do some up and downs. Good. Do some fists and open. This, open, this, open, this, open, and shake it out. Okay, nice work, everybody. Okay, nice little side stretch. Side. Breathe. Good job. And center, other side. Oh, I felt my back open up on that one. And side, and very nice. Okay, now let's stretch that hamstring out. Okay, I want you to give me a kick and hold. Now, if you're standing here, you might want to hold on to something, or you can put your heel down. Okay, I want you to feel that nice little flex, stretch in the back of your leg. Okay, good. And other side. And kick it out. You do it without any holding on to anything. It's great balance work. All right, very nice, everybody. Okay, This next move, if you're seated, you're putting that elbow on your knee and you're opening up. If you're standing with me, just put your hand on your leg and open up. Okay, back is straight. So open up that chest, yes. Take a breath here. Breathe. Okay, nice, okay. Hands down. You get your elbow up or hand here. Open it up. I love this one. It feels good in there. It feels good. Back, your chest, everything. Okay, very, very nice. Okay, come back to center, everybody, gently. Come on up gently. Give me 3 inhale, exhales. Inhale up. And exhale down. Nice. Inhale up. And exhale down. And one more. Inhale up. And exhale down. Excellent work on this all-in-one workout. Take a breath, take some water, and rest. We look forward to seeing you in a future workout. And in the meantime, keep moving.
Keep moving.
And now I would just like to thank Darce for leading that great class, and her colleagues at the AOPFN for offering amazing health and fitness services to the community of Pikwakanagan, and to all of you for joining us today. We hope to see you again soon. And as always, we have here our website, pwc.ottawaheart.ca, where you can find the links to all of our pre-recorded webinars as well as our past recorded live webinars. And of course, you can also email us here at heartwisewebinar@ottawaheart.ca if you have any questions or ideas for additional topics. Thanks again.